Hello, hello. Ooh. Welcome to today's messages. Let's tune in to the frequencies of the earth and see what is for us today. To know, to consider, to release, to integrate, to marinate. Okay. Beautiful. I need a new spot. For now. When I moved, my situation, it's catching now, and so I don't know, that may not be the best spot for it anymore. And this is a reassessing of how things used to work and the adjustments that have been made, and the consideration of how things are working now, or reintegration, consideration, integration, all of those things. Because as we shift and evolve, so too do our ways of doing and being. And so we have to keep making the necessary adjustments to keep up, right? Like if you were super short driving your vehicle, you've got the seat pushed up, you've got blocks on the bottoms of your feet or whatever. And then through your transformation, you grow and then you get into the same vehicle settings. Well, now those old settings aren't going to work anymore. And so you have to adjust. Okay. Okay, adjusting. What do we got here? Where's my book? Aha. Okay, so this one is connected. Your heart to your higher self. Yes. We've got loyalty. This is loyalty to you. Loyalties. And the readjustment of that, right? Being loyal to others over yourself, sacrificing your needs, your wants, your desires, your emotions, your feelings for someone else to prove loyalty to them. There's nothing wrong with that except the sacrificing all of the things for yourself. There's a time and a place, and if nobody's doing that for you, then it's imbalanced and it's not so good, right? So the reassessment of loyalty to self, I want to say, very important. This is what we're learning, right? How to be loyal to ourselves. And awareness. Okay, there is more to things than meets the eye. So be aware in your present, because that's when you can see what is really real. What is really real, maybe. So we've got awareness, loyalty, and connected. So your awareness of your loyalty to self, we are readjusting the loyalties we have and making sure to include ourselves in this loyalty, right? If we can't be loyal to ourselves, how the hell are we going to be loyal to somebody else? Was that RuPaul? If you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? Something like that. Okay. Let's do it. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, we're not here yet. Maybe we don't do a rune today. As a confirmation. Or as a collaboration. I had crows waking me up this morning. I'm pretty sure I got a family of crows living in the tree kind of behind my place to the side because they were a cawing. And then Mims, right beside my head, she started and I think it's because there was one sitting, or they were sitting on the branches and she could see them. Okay, so this is our central card. That's not a rune. So the Knight of Cups, this is messages coming in. This is the messenger knight. Passionate, pure, focused from the heart space. Okay, and so this could be messages coming in from your higher self, right? And your loyalty to your connection and your awareness in your now. This is part of that balance, right? Your awareness in your now is your attention to what is, your ability to receive messages and informations in this now moment through the balance of your higher mind and your heart. This congruency confirms the messages received. Did that make sense? So anything can be a message, right? And it's your ability to perceive in order to receive the messages meant for you. So it's almost like your higher self tells your heart, just like your heart tells your higher self, that this is a message from spirit, right? That this is a message that is not relatable, relevant to you, to your life, to your now. And this awareness, this is your being in the now. When you're too busy thinking about all the things in the future and all the things in the past, you're missing out. Your focus isn't in the now, and so you're not as receptive to the messages that are around you. Okay. So, what are the messages? What are the messages? Or is this just about being in a state of openness to receive? Okay. So we've got messages coming in. Who, what, where, when, how. Okay. So the first message is coming from your angels. Okay. This is judging you worthy, deeming you worthy. This is bestowing new life. This is the magic that calls forth the phoenix once the flames have consumed it, bringing it back to life, giving it new life, breathing the new life into it. And so recognition that this new life into someone connected very much so to their intuition. Okay, and this is what we're talking about, right? So that's beautiful confirmation. We have the knowingness and also the ability to perceive, but also this surrender. When we're getting pieces of a puzzle, people can get very put out by not being able to see the full picture. And I think because of this High Priestess card, um, it's the surrender to the not knowing because you are trusting in what you do know, in what you can see, right? Maybe you have just a piece of the puzzle, but you get visions and glimpses of what it could be. And everything that you see is beautiful. And so you kind of surrender to whatever it will be, knowing that it will be beautiful. So there's like a multi-level perceiving, also with a surrender, right? Because we're glimpsing and every moment has its variables. And so it's not about knowing what will be specifically, it's about trusting what will be. I don't know, Spirit, what you trying to say through me today? Okay. So we've got the world, okay? You at the center of it going, wow, this world, I am perceiving it in a new way, okay? I have shifted my loyalty to be on me, right? You have changed your perceiving of worthiness of loyalty to include yourself, okay? And there you are in the center of the earth. You recognize that loyalty to yourself above all else. I mean, you are the only one you will never leave or lose, right? And so it has to start with you. Because if you're not looking out for yourself, who is, right? You have to depend on somebody else. And I think we'll get there. We'll get there to a place where we can. But first, we got to know what it feels like to have someone unwaveringly loyal to us. And the only one capable is us. This awareness will help to move you through your life more confidently and differently, right? You're not interacting with people in the same way, in a how can I be loyal to you so that I can gain some sort of validation from you, to how can we be loyal to each other? How can I be loyal to you without being disloyal to myself, right? Okay. So what about this world? This world, this coming around, what goes around comes around, seasons, timing, possibilities, potential. This world you create to be celebrated, collaborated. What's this? Aha. It's the shifting into the movement of the balancing between and the faith and trust in it. Because there's the world as it is, and then there's the world as it's becoming. And we are always in transition. Right? We're the center point between the way it was and the way it will be in this now state. There's something about the awareness of everything that is now as a result of choices consciously or unconsciously made in the past. And so this is another level of being aware in your now, is the witnessing of the results of certain thoughts and ways of being, seeing, and doing. And the little things we can change in the now, in our behavior, in our thought patterns, in our words, all of the things. And how those little changes affect our physical reality. Okay. Yes, because you're the star meant to shine and to heal and to understand, to strip bare, to recognize, to understand and see, and take accountability for your part in the collaboration of the world that you are in now. Okay. K-Star. What else you got for us? What else? Uh-oh, it's a 4-1. And it's the Empress. Okay. So holding the vibe, holding the frequency, birthing. She is very much in her presence, in her activated, non-resistant, surrender, allowing, birthing, and magnetizing way. Okay. Yes, this is your new way of being. I feel like this is you at the center of this world, birthing out ideas of and intentions of how you want your world to be, and this surrender and allowing it to be what it will be, in faith that it will be what's best for you. Gorgeous. I don't know what side she goes on. And then we've got the 10 of Pentacles, though I feel like I kind of peeked and saw it, and so it was a subconscious thing, but conscious. It was conscious. Okay. What is this? Okay. So I feel like this might be some things coming towards you because this clump landed on the Empress. This could be what you're drawing in. Okay, drawing in love, options, choices, opportunities to test your intuition, your inner knowing, choosing things from your heart space, being in the flow state, creativeness of the Queen of Cups. We've got a Tower coming in between. So this Queen of Wands, she is charismatic leadership role in her authenticness. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with this Tower here between these two queens, but there's definitely a love leveling up, right? And becoming a magician here. So I don't know if this is external. This is somebody else, because the magician and the high priestess are divine counterparts. So this could represent some other energy coming in to your world here that you are drawing in, or aspects of you that evolve, right? This can be an evolution through your connection to your intuition and your heart space, which is what we were talking about here, right? That connected higher self and heart. And this awareness causing a Tower that builds your confidence and turns you into a high priestess. I did not mean to do that. I swapped them out. Okay, so that's telling me that this is an aspect of you that you are discovering, right? By being in this balanced masculine, feminine in your love space and choosing to engage in life through your intuition and your heart space, this empowers you, emboldens you to be, right? The feminine energy is the being, creatively in your heart space, right? And boom, you are like, wow, things are manifesting. I'm seeing evidence of my power and all of the things. And look at that, I'm a freaking Queen of Wands, right? This is like a leveling up into your authentic version of you, okay? And your magic, you are recognizing, this is like the process of your recognition of self being a magical being. Okay, I'm putting it back in the deck. We'll get one more card here. Oops. We've got your divine devotion, commitment, expertise, inner knowing. This is my middle person between the head and the heart, the higher self and the heart, the soul and the body. So I guess it would be the mind, right? Because it's mind, body, and soul, and the link between. This figure sits at the third eye window, right? This is the third eye window, and they're inside looking out. And they've got access to all these lenses. I don't know if you can see. They've got this tool here that's kind of like a giant key, but like a skeleton key, and all these different layers and levels and ways of thinking, seeing things, maybe thinking too. Well, yeah, you see things differently, you think about things differently. Okay. Beautiful. So this is what makes you a star, okay? We've got these powerful aspects surrounding you. So this awareness, right? This could be that clump happening right now, your awareness to this loyalty, to this connection that you've been cultivating, collaborating all of the things with. This is why this celebration is here, because it's like, yeah, dude, yeah, you are powerful. Gorgeous. Okay, let's get another perspective. Speaking about lenses and perspectives and all that jazz. So we're just gonna put another, throw down a layer here from this deck on top of these cards, and they will serve as a further definition, support, confirmation, clarifier, all of those things, whatever they want to be. Okay, one more weird shuffie. Remember when I used to think those were weird shuffies? I mean, I still do, but I find I do it more often than I've said before. Okay. We'll start with those guys. We're just gonna rando. Oops. Oops, I think. Oh, no, they're not. Like, I think they're all upside down. And the final one, boom. Okay. So this flipped over on the Empress. And it's the 10 of coins. Okay, 10 of pentacles. Which was what wanted to came out, but then I put it back in because I was like, I don't know, I kind of peaked on that one. You're drawing in a legacy. You're drawing in abundance. This is family. This could be soul tribe, right? I'm getting, this is some sort of family dynamic, and each individual has a coin, right? They represent something beautiful. Okay. 7 of Cups. This is funny. I just watched the live action Aladdin. So this is what you are able to see, right? Which one has the genie in it? And I feel like it's also kind of lucky that you encounter this site at all, right? That you have options to choose from, or maybe there's a genie in every single one of these lamps. Okay, star. 3 of Wands. Okay, this is the choosing to go higher. I love her outfit. Okay, this movement of self passionately. You're climbing up. That's all I know about that one. Okay. We've got the Magician on the Three of Cups. Okay, so you're celebrated for your magic. And you're coming into awareness of it. Okay. We got the Seven of Coins on the Fool. This speaks about the faith in opportunity coming towards you. Okay. High Priestess, we have Six of Coins. What is going on in this picture? There's a smiling Arctic fox, and then there's a woman, wise, elder, and she's got a bin of bugs. Look, this bug here's got this coin. I don't know if he's like distributing the coins to these other bugs, being like, hey, this lady, she treats us good. Here, I'll give you a coin and then climb in here with me and we'll go hang out. Or if she's giving them information, if these bugs are going to go in all different directions and come back multiplied. So this could talk about having many different avenues, means of streams of income. Many streams of income. Okay, and this is on your High Priestess card. So something you are seeing, you want to do all of the things, and so you're seeing all the ways that you can do it. We've got the Hermit on Judgment, okay? This, I feel like, is the ashes. You have spent enough time in the hermit phase of your evolution, and you are being reborn into one who can step out of their hermit mode. Okay, the Ace of Swords is on the Knight of Cups here. So this is like the truth, having the tools to overcome obstacles. Like there's a giant knot net, right? Where you're like, if only I had a tool that could cut my way through this. Oh yes, I have this sword, right? Okay, on the world is the Nine of Swords. This is giving me leaving stressful, unhealthy family dynamics. That's what I'm getting from that one, right? We've got this, father, mother, child figure here, and this person is doing what they need to do regardless of these people, like outside, away from these people. So I don't know what that one, we might have to look at the book. We might have to look at the book. Okay, we got Knight of Swords on the Two of Pentacles here. Okay. Okay, book. Now that's the thing. That's why my deck resonates. I resonate so much with it because when I see the imagery, it speaks to me. But these ones, they don't necessarily. It's like, I don't know. It's like this. Which is why this was the deck, this one, my deck, that got me into this in the first place. It was the first one that spoke to me, that I could see clearly all of them. Okay. So we are looking at Recovery, acceptance, letting go. Oh, accepting help and hope. Yeah, it's almost like because it's all linked on deities, folklores, and fairy tales. So it's like it's almost like forcing to fit, um, but maybe not quite getting it. I don't know. It's just a different way. It's a different perspective. This is this alternative lens, right? We're well versed in this old way. We know all of the definitions and the meanings and the way of perceiving. And this new way requires different lenses, right? Different magnification and adjustment to see, to perceive, to receive. So, this on the world, this recovery, acceptance, being able to accept help. Yes. And the Ace of Swords, there we go. New projects, truth, assertiveness, creative thinking, and clarity coming in. Okay, what's the Six of Coins? This woman here. Generosity, charity, kindness, value, and reward. There you go. She's feeding the bugs. No, you stay over there. You stay over there. Okay, Seven of Coins, reward, perseverance, decisions, investments, and fruition. Okay, let's go this way. Because you are going all in, trusting in those things coming to you, being presented, being available, being open to receive them. What else? We got the Ten of Coins, inheritance, ancestry, pensions, settling down, and financial stability. There we go. That's what you're pulling in here. Three of Wands, self-motivation, freedom, reward, and romance. Okay, self-motivation. This is kind of what you've learned through your healing process. How to self-motivate. Also freedom. Freeing yourself from the shackles of another that you have imposed upon yourself, right? We do this when we are seeking validation from others. We bind ourselves to them. This is codependency. And by healing codependent aspects within, you free yourself from that. You are no longer binding yourself to others, especially those who didn't adhere to fair exchange. Okay, and the Knight of Swords. Where are ya? Intellect, bravery, confidence, being action oriented. This is who you're shifting into. This is that transition. Someone who takes action on their goals, on their life, taking an active role in the co-creating of your life. Okay. What else? Should we get animal oracle? Oh, we got the turtle. And the swan. What? How did that happen? Weird. Weird. Okay, turtle and swan. Turtle and swan, turtle and swan. Am I not turtle enough for the turtle club? What? Oh, neither of those are fire. Like, why isn't it in the fire? Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in self. Beautiful. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. Beautiful. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When out of balance, slows down to a halt and to bring into balance an adventure. Okay. And the swan. Effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. Wow. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. Okay, so this is why at the beginning it was about loyalty to the connection and awareness to the now to receive the messages, right? The nudges, the confirmations, the things, the supports that lead you, guide you, move you more established in this co-creative high priestess magician balance thing you got going on now. Okay. When in balance, infinite creative power. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, and lacking vision. And to bring into balance, solo time and writing. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, let's go into messages for from our higher self through a very small amount of words. Okay. Oh, 4 4s on the timer. Okay, we got my side again. My side stuff. Missing. Missing stuff. We've got tonight again. Where? Where tonight? Next. I feel like that was yesterday's message. Always. Before. Here. Okay. My side tonight. Next stuff. Where? Before. Always here. Missing. Uh-oh. I was missing. Missing stuff. Where? Always before here. Next to my side tonight. Tonight. Stuff. Here. Tonight. Stuff here. We're missing before, always my side. Why do I hold on to this one? Next. I don't know. Ta-da! Okay. Not all things are meant to make sense. Okay. So there's the reading. And I hope there were things that made sense for you. This call to be balanced, loyal to your connection, and find ways of maintaining a awareness in your now, being in your now. This is where you witness your manifestations from the past. This is where you can empower yourself. Look at all the beautiful things. This is why gratitude works, right? Look at all the beautiful things that I have manifested for myself. And what did I do before to get this result? And what can I do now to change the result in my later now, right? Okay. Love you, appreciate you, and hope to see you soon. Bye for now.